Now, that should be working. I thought I'd better check in with y'all today after I had that procedure yesterday. I feel pretty good. And I wanted to visit with y'all while I try to do us some breakfast, because Mother and I have to eat. So there's no rest for the weary. I'm fixing to get her some coffee and get that taken care of. And but what I'm going to do is, I don't know, have y'all ever bought these Great Value pancakes? Let me show them to you. They come in a little package like that. And you just take them out of their little plastic package and let them sit out for about 2 minutes. And they come out to produce little pancakes you ever saw. Now what I do to these is I'm just going to put those in the microwave. Very easy. Now I'll put that on for about a minute. May not need that long. Sometimes microwaves, it depends just on the microwave. Let me wipe this out. This is my little egg pan. My little egg baby pan. And it's so good for somebody that lives alone. Or like me, it's just me that eat egg. Mother don't eat eggs all the time, so I can't. There's no sense in getting a big old, wipe that up, Billy Jean. There's no sense in having. Let me check pancakes. Okay. So we'll put them on for another minute. So it'll be 2 minutes. Let me get my fire going. Let me get 2 eggs. That's all I'm going to eat today is 2 eggs, y'all. So that procedure yesterday, I'm in the ice box. You can hear me? I bet you can. Because I've got my microphone on. Now, I'll just take me a little bit of flour. Now there's a trick too. I just get a little paper towel, a new little paper towel, and I just fold it, kinda. And I just dip it down in some flour. You know how you put on powder on your face when you do your cosmetics, ladies? That's what you kind of do on that pan. Just rub that flour onto that pan there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack my egg into that skillet. I'll crack both of them in there. And I may not have the pan hot enough. Usually I get it hot first. But if you can't eat oil and butter and all that, then just coat your pan with a little flour. And it'll work on any, because what happens is that egg, that gelatinous egg proteins adhere to any kind of skillet or pan or anything. So if you have a film, which that flour is a film, then you can cook your egg without it sticking to those pans and stuff. You just have to learn how to do it, and you can try it. Put just a little film of flour on there. Now, those pancakes have gotten hot enough, see now, that they're good. Let's just try to do our egg. Let that cook a little bit. I'll put a little bit of salt, not much, Billy Jean. I talked to my doctor yesterday, and he said, well, you can have 2,000 milligrams of salt a day. So that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to cut down, which I've already cut. I was eating hardly no salt at all, you know. But see, that just comes up there because that film on there, that flour. These little baby pans, if you've got more than one egg, it's kind of hard to flip your egg in there unless you pitch it up, which I can do on my pancakes and things. I don't do it often. I think that's just kind of a show thing. But it does work if you can't flip something. Then if you flip it with your trying to get I just washed some dishes. I'm trying to get a plate. So now, y'all, I don't have to go back for another EGD for a year. So y'all know that was causing me just so much grief. Worrying about those, well, not just worrying about it, but they were painful. Those were just painful as all get outs. You know, see that egg is just sliding it, skating around. Let me go over here and see if I can flip it over the sink so I don't get it in the stove. And I did. So now, I don't want to get that on the stove. But that'll cook real quick right there. That just skates around. There you go. Okay, we'll just let it cook for a few seconds. Go ahead and turn our fire off. Then we'll dump that out. Dump that out of there. Let me get another plate. We'll dump that out. Okay, we got our eggs done there. And now I'll fix some other. Did that come out pretty quick? I gotta get these pancakes done. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'll just take that butter and I'll just put it right on there. Get it all over the place. I don't know if y'all have one of these butter bells, but that you keep that water down in there and you turn, this is a ball jar, butter, like a ball jar. Turn that up inside down in that water and it keeps any kind of mildew or any of that stuff out, but it keeps your butter on your cabinet to where you can. I got that one. I have grandmothers, so they had them years ago, but I got that one off of Amazon for little or nothing because I liked it. It looked like the ball, like my ball cannon jars, you know, like these. So now maybe I can get the internet I don't know about yet, y'all. So now I might get that to going. That internet, I'm gonna melt that just a little bit more. Like I tell people, you know, you can watch if you want to, you don't have to. So don't criticize me for what I do. If you want to watch, I love you and I'm glad you're watching. I pray for you and hope you pray for me and hope you pray for Mama, and we're making it okay. I mean, it could be better. Always could be better. See, now, if I had this cup of coffee, I'd use one of these little cows. If y'all were here, this is that Staffordshire cow here. I'd pour my milk cream in there, and then I'd pour it out its little mouth. When the cows come home, remember I told y'all that's what I'm going to say. See, that egg is still kind of runny, but it come out pretty well. All right, Alright, so now we've melted that butter on that little cake. And I'm going to take some local honey. And I'm just going to go right around on that. That's hot. There's some local honey. Boy, that's going to be good, y'all. Good, good, good. Yes, sir. It's going to be good. And I'll put a little dollop of butter right in the middle because I just think it looks better when you got a little butter on your cake. So if y'all were here, y'all can have pancake. Pancake. Now that one, I'm going to take some mother and get her coffee. And I'll be right back. One thing I do is I'll take a piece of a whole nutmeg. These are my nutmegs, whole nutmegs. I'll take my grater. And I just grate a little fresh nutmeg on that honey and buttered pancake. And that, I'm going to tell you, oh, it smells so good. It's such a good flavor. You can see that nutmeg on there, see? It's such a good flavor for a wintertime pancake. Y'all know it's service with a smile. I got Mother her breakfast. I don't let her do one thing. I really don't, y'all, because she is 93, going to be 90 for her birthday in April. And after she broke her hip, it was just a fluke how she just slid off the bed and hit the tile, big, we have that red tile, that hard tile floor. And she broke her hip, just broke it. Broke that ball joint off. And it was, oh, y'all, how sweet my mama is. And it kind of breaks my heart that morning because I had moved her into my big bedroom several months before because there was just certain things that wasn't adding up and I needed to keep an eye on her. So when she fell off that bed, she let me sit there. She sat there and was in pain. Said it was the most excruciating pain she'd ever had in her life. She sat there on that floor by her little day bed and tried not to wake me up to tell me that she had done something. So for some reason, by the grace of God, I woke up and there she was. She said, I think I've done something and I'm in so much pain I can't stand it. I said, Mother, why didn't you wake me up? Well, I didn't want to wake you up. That's how thoughtful my mother is of me. And how, of course, I knew she'd probably broken something. So I called the ambulance and they came and yeah, they had to carry her out. And it was a long process, but it was a clean break, you know. That ball joint just broke off. They put a titanium in, and she's in rehab for about a week in the hospital, a week, because the insurance just don't cover. So I started working with her here at home, and she was kind of iffy about doing her exercises or whatever. I said, Mother, if you don't get out of bed, you're going to die. So I started getting her up and getting her out, and she can walk now. Not very far because of that static blood pressure, you know, drops. And I've increased her sodium. I've decreased my sodium because she needs it. And I think it was affecting her, that static blood pressure, because of her eating the food that I cook for all of it, for she and I, and what y'all see me cook. I don't put a lot of salt in it, even before I was told not to, because I never have been one to just salt food down. So she's in good shape. You know, I didn't let her go to the hospital yesterday because she don't need to be over there around. There's so much flu, y'all, so much RSV, so much COVID, so much stuff y'all are not going to believe. The nurse told me, said, even if you got your flu shot, you can still get it because this is a new strain of flu. That she had just had it like, probably 2 weeks ago. She said it was pretty bad. I mean, it was worse than most flu. So I told her, I said, I've already taken care of our shots. We get our flu shots. If y'all don't, that's on you. We get our COVID shots. We get our boosters. That is the way we're going to live. And for those that think that they make you sick, I've never had a booster that made me sick. It was all in my head. Oh, I think my arm's hurting. I think I'm getting the flu. Well, it's dead virus. So I don't believe that. But that's to each his own. But in this house, we're going to be vaccinated. Okay, I got my eggs here. And I'm going to get one of these and just butter this pancake. Like I told y'all this morning, this is just basically, I wanted to visit for a minute. I'm going to do lives pretty soon, maybe. I still think I'm going to do 3 pancakes, y'all. Just here, you could have 3 too. I know we're all on the internet and we're virtual, but y'all are still my friends. And I'm still your friend. Kind of like Mr. What was his name? That I used to watch as a little boy on PBS. You know, PBS they're fixing to do away with. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Now, I'm not going to use that one, but I don't want to waste no more dishes. No, have to wash no more, so I'm just going to set that right there, and I'm going to heat that just a little bit. Just a little bit. I appreciate y'all subscribing to me. Make sure you're subscribed, because people keep telling me, well, I'm subscribed. I'll clean my stove while I talk to you. I'm subscribed, and now look, and I wasn't subscribed. So please check and see if you're subscribed. And the nurse yesterday who was talking to me told me to get on TikTok. I'm going to clean my stove while I'm waiting on y'all. Talking to y'all. I said, I don't know how to do it. I said, I've seen it, and I've got a little app thing. Oh, look at that. See that butter? How that butter comes out of. Those are just beautiful pancakes. I just have to tell you. I couldn't make them any better myself. Might be close, but now we're going to do I like showing y'all when I put honey on stuff because it looks so good and it's just wonderful. I'll raise my blood sugar up a little bit. Got to get our nutmeg. Let's get this one. We don't want much. Oh, that smells so good, y'all. When these nutmegs, they're really good. I just take my plane and I just grate it off. There's nothing like using fresh nutmeg, or not fresh, your whole nutmeg, and using this Vietnamese cinnamon. You know, that Vietnamese cinnamon is the best cinnamon you can get. And, well, I think it is. Somebody might not agree with me, but I just take a little bit and I just sprinkle it, just a little bit of that cinnamon on my pancake. Mother's not a real cinnamon person, but I like it because I think it makes it just real good. I just like it. So that's what I'm gonna have. It's that egg and that egg and the cinnamon. That's what y'all could have, cinnamon pancake. Let's put our butterbell back up in our water here. Just turn that over, see, and that just sits in that little cup underneath that water's edge, and it don't get everything all, it's not out in the open and what have you. But I wanted to just come on and talk, see if y'all was okay, and let you know I was okay. I've been trying to get this spice rack in order. I'm still trying to get the kitchen painted. But, you know, my health comes first. Mother's health comes first. And then I sprained my ankle. And I sprained this hand. And it's a little better. Well, it's better, a lot better today than yesterday. It's better. But I did that on last Thursday. So I couldn't lift a pan if I had to. Oh, it hurt. It hurt like I broke it up in here. And I don't think I have. But I went out to the trash bin. And I fell. I got dizzy with this vertigo or whatever it is, and I got dizzy and I fell and twisted my ankle and hurt this arm trying to catch myself, but I'm okay now. So now that we've got the medical doctors over with and got everything else kind of in order, maybe I can get back to doing what I was hope to have got done for 2 months now. You know, get the kitchen painted, get the internet and the new shows taken care of. But I just have to go day by day, just like y'all do, and enjoy all your comments. And I don't know what's going on with the subscribers and all that stuff, but I do. I appreciate everybody. Mother, she loves reading them. She loves being our director when we have our live shows, and we're going to get back doing that. I've just got to get this internet back where it's not cutting out like the last few lives we've had was terrible. Oh, it's embarrassing, but I do what I can. I just wanted to come on and say God bless you, God bless us, God bless the United States. We're going to have egg and cinnamon pancakes, which is here. Have a cup of coffee, sit down, relax, have a good week, have a good day. We care. God bless you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.